Hi Divas, it's Wanda from Wanda's Workbasket. This month in August 2021, I am participating in the Smashing the Specials challenge from Mindy and Mystique. So I am going to show you, I did an experiment. First of all, I showed you this one in the past how I washed it. I turned it inside out and put it in a laundry bag, a mesh laundry bag. I washed it with my regular wash, but I did not dry it. I hung it out to dry. And it came out fine, as you can see. I had one or two drills that were misplaced, but all in all, it came out really well, I think. So, okay, I have to move one over here. See that now. What I did to glue this on, and I wanted to make sure, I wanted to do an experiment because I didn't trust the glue. And I wanted to see if, excuse me, if I could find a glue that glued them down very well even after a washing, because I didn't trust it. So, guess what I did? Oh, for the glue for this one, I used Aleene's Jewel-It. Aleene's Jewel-It. It promises to, it's a fabric embellishment adhesive. It promises to be, to stick fast through washing. Permanently bonds to fabric. Okay? So I wanted to see if there were any other glues that would do the same, or if I needed the extra glue at all. I was just doing the extra glue because I was afraid of it all getting, all falling off in the wash. So I'm sure I'm not the only one to be concerned about that. So, as I showed on my Instagram, I had gotten five more bags. And these are still turned inside out. I'm going to react with you as you see these, as I turn them right side out and see what happened. But if what I found in the lint trap is any indication, there's going to be some glue problems. Now the glues I used, I did not use the Aleene's Jewel-It again. One of them I left completely without glue. One of them I tried the Tombow Mono liquid glue that I really love. I also tried Dot Stick. That is the Diamond Dot adhesive. And I tried two that I got from the dollar store. Because this one had, adhesive like on a hat, so that would be on fabric. And that was a white glue, and this is a clear, not a gel, but it's a liquid, but it's still. Anyway, these are from the Dollar Tree. All right. Now, let me find what symbols match up to which ones so that I know. I put a little symbol one. Okay, here's one. Let me widen it. Okay. This one is the dollar store. Is that the one I picked out? No, that one had the 0. Okay, what's the other dollar store one? Okay, matching up the symbols, this is the dollar store clear liquid. What happened to this? Oh, jeez. Oh, this poor thing. Oh, my. We are going to have a big mess. There's one. I can see many, many areas of drills that are no longer where they need to be. I guess it's no surprise. Fortunately, I kept all the leftovers. Leftover drills and gems and rhinestones and all that good stuff. Oh dear. Let me Let me sneak you in on this one so you can see what I'm talking about. As you can see, even though it was completed before it was turned inside out and washed in a laundry bag, there are hardly any drills that are where they need to be. Oy, oy. All right. Now, that's that one. Put that up here. All right, next one. Maybe I find the double line on here. Here's the double line. Oh, oh dear. I have drills coming out every which way already. Here we go. Ooh, gee, I'm so sorry for bumping you around here. Stop. I have a feeling this is not going to fare any better. Oh dear, it's worse. I don't think you can see in there, but there are drills everywhere. Oh boy. No. Needless to say, the dollar store glues, even the one that looks like it's done on a fabric hat, it is not adequate to hold through a normal washing, warm water with detergent. I have to add that. Oh my gosh, look at that. They're falling. Oh, ah! They're falling everywhere. Oh no. Oh, yuck. I'm just taking them off of here so they don't fly into my face like they did just previously here. Oh gee, in every, look at all, do you see? Do you see how many are in this fold? They're just pouring off. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I think almost every one of them came off. This was the worst yet. This was the dollar store, the other liquid glue, the double stripe. That one, ugh, oh geez. This is the worst so far. I can't imagine how it could be any worse. Oh look, oh geez. Oh. Well, I did the experiment so you wouldn't have to. Oh, so you wouldn't have to waste your money on bags and glues to do your own experiment. Oh dear. All right, do I have all the ones that are just flying around? I don't think any of them stuck, to be honest. And these were thoroughly dried for about 3 days before I even put them in the washing machine. At least I thought after 3 days they'd be thoroughly dry. They're all off. I can barely hold this up because it's just disgusting. It's just absolutely horrible. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, well, that's 2 down. Oh, there's still some on the bottom of this, and look at all of them. Look at all the drills that came off. Holy Hannah. 2 down for sure. All right, let me gently move these over. Let's see if I can find the next one. I want to move these off so that I can honestly show you how many are on or off the next one. And now I know where all the drills that fell into the dryer lint trap came from. Oh, look at all this. I like the special drills. So smashing the specials is like, oh, right up my alley. You know I'm the Diamond Diva, the bling babe. You know, I'm not gaudy in my, you know, everyday life. I love a little bit of bling. I love my rings. I like charm bracelets and all those kind of fun things. But I don't wear things that are flashy and gaudy and that kind of thing. But I like sparkle in my environment. Okay, now, so far that's the drills off of those, just those two. Just from those two that I captured. Really. Oh, man. All right. Now let's see what, there is a single stripe and there is a T. Oops. There's a couple more that are flying around here. And there's one without any. One without any marking on it. Oh boy. Well, this is one of the two. I think this is the T. Right. I think this is the T. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, what a shame. This is the Tombow Aqua Glue. And I matched it up with that. This is the Tombow Aqua Glue one. Oh boy, this is just as bad. Look at this. Can you see in there? Oh. And it's even sticking together on the inside. Oh man, what a mess. What a mess. Let me know in the comments if you think I should re-glue all these down with the Aleenes. Because I can't, you know, the glue that's originally on there is all off of it. Oh no, oh no, oh. Well, there's not as many floating around in the bag as with the dollar store one. So that's a half, oh, no, I spoke too soon. Look at that. Look at that mess. Oh dear. I'm going to brush them off right into my little container there. Gee whiz. Oh boy. Oh, ho, ho, ho. As you can see, this experiment went way wrong. So do you think I should try to re-glue, reclaim the ones that I can't? Oh, oh. You straighten it out and they fling all over the place, huh? Well, this was obviously a catastrophe. Isn't it awful? What a shame. It looks like they all came off and sunk to the bottom of the bag. Every kind of special. Rats. Well, I will delicately put that one up here. Okay, so I have two more chances. One chance is the diamond dot stick. The diamond dot stick. And the other chance is just a plain old bag. I used the glue that was already on it because I needed like you know, what do they call when you're doing an experiment? Control. I needed a control. Just to see if my fears were correct ahead of time that the glue that's originally on there might not stick, because that's the premise I started with. The only reason I went to the glue is because I didn't trust it. Well, do I have reason not to trust it? Let me see. Oh, gee. All right, well, oh, okay. This is the diamond dot dot stick. Okay, that's this one coming up here. Not as bad. Not as bad, people. Oh. I'm trying to do this gingerly so I don't knock anything more off than already is. This one I think I'm definitely going to salvage, just looking at it. I mean, there are no diamonds that are laying in the bottom of the bag. Oh, man. All right, well, that has promise. Oh, it's much better. I mean, it's bad, but it's not... It's much better than the other ones. This one seems salvageable. What do you think? With the ones that came off in the laundry, there's a great deal still on here. There are some spots where it wasn't. And it looks like those were the spots that had a fold in it when I, put it in to wash it. Not bad. All right, I'll give it to you, diamond dot stick. This does say that... wait a minute. Oh, I was wrong. That wasn't the dot stick. That was my control. No extra glue. Okay, well, I was right to... Oh, man. I was right then to not trust it completely, huh? Gee, and here I thought this next one was the control. This one, it's a pink heart, and this one is the one I used the diamond dot stick on. Okay. A bit like the control. I would recommend, well, I'll get to my recommendations in a second. Let's see this one fully. I think I already know what I'm going to recommend here. You probably do too. There's some that came off the back here. Take them off here. I don't have big piles of them. I have dots here and there. I'm going to read the back of that to see if it has any, the glue, to see if it had any promises. But, see, I think with some of these new crafts that they're coming out with, they're all wonderful. But I'm wondering if, if they've done their research enough ahead of time. If they said, okay, these burlap bags, we're going to have them as tote bags, they're going to get dirty from being taken to the, carried around in and out of the car, wherever you're shopping, whatever you're moving, they're going to get dirty. So, are they going to need to be washed? And obviously, those of us who use bags, and especially the environmentally conscious, when you don't want to use plastic or paper, you want something reusable. I thought these were a fantastic idea. All right, let's look at this close up here. There's a lot that is right, and again, this is the diamond dot stick. Diamond dots, what I would recommend is making your glue a little more fabric friendly. Wow. Okay. Well, there's some that are shifted. There's some that are out of line. Not near as bad as the others, I have to say. This one too is salvageable, I believe. If I find all those little pretty flowers to put back in place. Well, diamond dots, at least you were salvageable. I can say that. Not many came off of that. They did shift around some. So what was the clear winner? Well, through my experiments, and remember I washed them all the exact same way. I did not put them in the dryer. The Diamond Dots one here says non-toxic, water-based. It was very thin. You're supposed to let this dry a little bit before you glue, okay, apply a thick coat with a brush or a spatula. Fabric can be washed by hand only. Okay, use mild detergent. Yeah, mine was mild. And cold water. All right, my water was a little warm, and it was in a delicate bag, but it wasn't on a gentle cycle. So, I mean, this came out the second best. So I would have to say maybe if you followed the instructions better than I did. But, you know, who's gonna, I don't know. Okay. Now this one. This was my original one. And I told you I used the Aleene's Jewel-It fabric embellishment adhesive. This is made for gluing permanently bonds hard to hold items such as plastic, metal, glass, beads, rhinestones, pearls, and sequins to fabric. Quick drying, dries clear, non-toxic. Yeah, apply glue to the fabric surface, push the embellishment into the glue until the glue rises around the edges. Let glue set 10 minutes before applying metal or glass embellishments. Let dry 24 hours before wearing. 7 to 10 days before washing. Oops. I did 3 days on all of them. Rats. It helps if you read the instructions before you do it. Anyway, what I like to do is, I did put a little pinhole in the top. I don't know, you probably can't see it. I use a pin and I poke a hole in the top so only the tiniest a bit comes out. I really can't see it. Because when you're gluing on these little stones, you don't want, well, let's go back to this and I'll show you. All right. You don't want a big glob of glue coming out for, no, let's telephoto you in so you can see what I'm doing here. Let's pick up one. Where would it be? Where would it belong? Okay, a dark rhinestone. Let's figure out where that goes. Right up here. Okay, right up here. You see the hole? When I glob it down, with the pinhole it's not as bad, but you usually get a big glob and you can see around the surface. And I don't like to have it shiny everywhere. The glue sometimes dries shiny. I don't think the Aleene's does. Come on now, come off of my finger. I've got to use one of my glue sticks. Another trick, and I'm sure I shared this in another video, but I will share it with you too, is I use wax pencils, wax sticks, to grab the gem. Now the Pretty Placers crayons you can use. They're very soft and they're wonderful to use. The only problem I have with that is it's fatter than a lot of the rhinestones are. So, going back to the glue now. Going back to the glue. Alright, this can put a big glob when you use the tips. When you use the other bottle that like from Dollar Store, and you put glue into them to spread out, it still spreads everywhere. What I love are these little bottles. I put the Aleenes in here, and it has a little silicone cap on it that you pop off. Now you can untwist the cap to fill it. This is what I recommend doing. And you can put the needle in hot water. But this puts a precise little blob of glue right where you want it. Okay, I have a pink one stuck to my hand, so where am I going to put this pink one? Okay. You're going to be able to see this here on the edge of this flutterby. Here we go. This has a very more precise blob. Yeah, like those precise words, blob. Okay. The wax pencil does not. You can see accurately where you're putting it. It doesn't usually stick to the wax pencil. Probably just because it's new it did that. Okay. See if we can get another one. Here's a dark. Let me see if I can. I'm going to show you. Where though? In here. Okay. I'm going to pick that up with my wax pencil, and if it weren't already kind of stuck on here. See, it's still trying to stick, which is really nice. Come on, off of here. Off of my finger. There we go. Get off of my finger. Or don't, see what I care. Alright. Again, I'm going to put a precise little dot on there. I think this is like a 30 mil. Precise little dot. Glue that on. Yep. The wax sticks and the plastic ends that you get on a single placer, those work the best. They don't scratch the gems. And I've had this open for like 3 days. This one. I started it 3 days ago, and with the silicone tip on it, it doesn't clog up. The glue that I've used the needle tips on, whether it be from the Teddies, the B7000, widen you so I'm not dealing with little bitsy things. They had, if you remember, yeah, here's one. The Teddies came with a B6000 glue. Now these aren't going to go through the wash, but they'll take a beating. It's more like a gem cement. You take this top off. And you stick that one on. And these are, I think they're smaller than 30 mil, actually. I think these needles are smaller than 30 mil. But, you know, they don't have an extra cap like this does. And you use them once, and if you're not going to use it all in one sitting, it glues itself shut. So I have a bunch in my Etsy shop. I have both wax pencils and empty glue bottles that you can put your own glue in that have the 30 mil needle and the little silicone tip so I can sell them as a set. What I like to do with these is break them in half, sharpen the one end, and keep using it from that end until it gets small. They start out big like this because, you know, when you use them, they're going to get smaller and smaller, and, you know, little tiny tips don't fit in your hand well. But that's that. So what I would recommend is after you glue them on, make sure you wait the 7 days before you need to, like, wash it with anything. You didn't even go to that kit. If you do, and you use the Aleene's Jewel It, not their original glue, although some of that was fine, or the Diamond Dot stick, one of these is fine. I prefer the Jewel It. But anyway, that's it. These are on my Etsy shop. If you want one of your own, I have a whole bunch. The Etsy shop is Wanda's Workbasket, one whole word. And that's how you'll find me there. I have cover minders and all kinds of stuff up on there. Scrapbooking kits, that kind of thing. Also, I'm coming out with something brand new, a new tool that I'm still testing, and I cannot wait to show it to you. I'm hoping and praying nobody thinks of it first. But I can't wait to have it up on my Etsy shop and to share it with you. I will be sharing it with a few of my favorite YouTube creators first and seeing what they think of it before I put it on my Etsy shop, but that's coming soon. Okay? So, I can't wait to show it to you. And as soon as we reach 100 subscribers, if I'm blessing your day, I hope this was a blessing so that you don't have to do it yourself and experiment. These bags don't come cheap, so I'm hoping I blessed your day by doing the experiment for you and letting you know which glues are the best to use on these things. Anyway, if I've blessed your day, if I've shared a little bit of bling knowledge with you, please think about hitting subscribe. And when we get to 100 subscribers, I have tons of free things I would love to give away. I want to have a monthly drawing, but that won't start till we have 100 subscribers. Okay, so we'll start with there. Next up, the next video I'm hoping to get done is finishing up on my teddy bears and doing some more bling for the bling contest challenge. Okay? Alrighty. I'll see you soon. Bye.